Argentina going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals.
Hello,
one more time.
Welcome to
A day for
match.
parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle. Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially. We know he's got the pace, but he's...
Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Jimenez. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Chance! Tagliafico clears without hesitation. Quarter of an hour played. It's a good run down the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi is flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Knocks it into space. Ugarte makes the interception. De Arrascaeta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Romero attempts a clearance. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Here comes another cross. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Great vision. Nicely intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Can he finish? Goal! Uruguay! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's shifting through the gears here. Dybala. Araujo cuts it out. Nandez. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Messi. Araujo wins the duel this time. Nandez. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. Dybala. Pass somewhat off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ugarte. Palistri. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Nandez. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Laotaro Martinez clears. Montiel ventures forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. Out of play for a throw. And it's Paredes. Gonzalez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone looking for safety. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save. Paredes, their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Uruguay have the chance to go the other way.
Indicated.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Montiel. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 24, Dybala.
Gets us going
Number
once more.
15, Gonzalez.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
De Arrascaeta. Passing is crisp and sharp. There will be a throw-in. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Played up towards the front line. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister. Pelistri. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And this ended up in no man's land. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's the throw. "60 minutes played. Now who's going to be first to this? De Paul. It's a pretty loose pass.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And they win it back again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Ugarte. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hernandez and Pelistri. And it's Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Uruguay surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Arrascaeta. Jimenez. Here's Nandez. Argentina could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Substitution.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Martinez gets it away. De Paul. Taliafico. Now it's Messi. Now it's Paredes.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He is through here.
There will be one.
So just one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. Garnacho chips it through. Martinez. Now Martinez. And the shot! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Argentina displayed... But tries a shot! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bentancur. That has been slung wide. Garnacho. Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. Rodriguez. Montiel. Now it's Martinez.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he cuts out the supply. Rodriguez. And it's Bentancur. That's destined for the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it is half-time in extra time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder.
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And a chance! We've got to be quick to recover this. Bentancur, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a lovely, neat pass. Decent chance! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Quite a game this, all square again. Threads one in. Martinez! And Martinez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Laotaro Martinez! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Torres.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he shoots! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Laotaro Martinez.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last
There will
few
be 1
moments
minute
are
at
going to
a
be pretty
time.
frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail.
And that will be the final act. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Martinez voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Shuttle bus service.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Argentina really were great today. They showed a lot